I'm any new province, and I just finished up the league with GL Nemesis's Thermo Delver. This deck is crazy explosive if it gets off the ground just right. As always, you can blind flip your Delver in whatever match you want by clicking on the timestamp in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy the league. Here we go. Here we go. Match 1, Game 1, Lava Runner, Thermo Alchemist. That is sweet. That's sweet. Bola Augur. This is awesome. Yeah, heck yeah, keep. Blackburn hype. Yeah, man. Blackburn, get in. So I actually think I'm going to commit Delver first, and then next turn we'll commit Thermo Alchemist. I want to play Island here because if we draw like Fetch Land or something, then next turn I could get down Lava Runner and play a Fetch Land. So we'll play our Island, play out Delver, and pass the turn. Rip headphones users. Anybody out there watching AGDQ? See what we find. Another Delver. Nope, we would not like to reveal that card. So we're going to play a land. And I might just commit a bunch of threats here. If this is Monarch, they might just play like a flyer next turn, and we can just pop it out of the air with this lightning bolt. And we may hit a cantrip to turn on Lava Runner. And so if we hit a cantrip, we get to like lightning bolt cantrip and just attack for 1,000,000 this turn. That would be sweet. Yeah, so they just do nothing this turn. Okay, let's flip like a Ponder or Preordain or something. Something we can cast. Come on. Delvers. Counterspell. We'll reveal Counterspell. I know that's kind of awkward, but I will reveal it to flip my Delvers, and we will go to combat. Swing for 1,000,000. Holy crap. Woof. A couple of flip Delvers don't feel too bad, huh? And I think we're going to go Augur of Bolas instead of Thermo Alchemist here to see if we can dig into a cantrip we can cast. But I'm going to take Daze here. It feels a little bit bad, but we can still get it in our bin and use Lightning Bolt to turn on Lava Runner. So if they try to like journey one of these Delvers, then we should be in okay shape. There's Alchemist Vial, so I will Daze that. So Daze Alchemist Vial, it will get countered. We've got another instant in our bin. Oh man, and we are hitting for a lot next turn. So we'll play an island. Oh, and we can even hold up Daze again. We're gonna bolt them. Go to combat, and is this lethal? Oh my gosh, to 1. To 1. Oh, okay. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. We got him. Well, that was quick. That was a quick one. All right, so the Hydroblast will come in here. I don't know if we want Flame Slashes over any of our burn spells. That felt pretty good. But I think I'm going to go down 2 counter spells for Hydroblasts. Our Dazes and our Dispels should be fine. We're the aggro deck, so we're going to leave in our Brainstorms. I could even probably take out a... Oh yeah, gone in 60 seconds. I could probably even take out like an Augur of Bolas for another threat or something. It just didn't feel like I'd have any time at all to play this counter spell. I could take like an Augur out for a Flame Slash to get rid of one of their blockers. I don't know. Like, yeah, I guess Geist blocks their flyers really well. That felt pretty good though. That did feel pretty good. I will, especially where we might be on the draw and they might be able to commit their flyers a little quicker next time. Or sorry, we might get on the play next time, so we might be able to get this down in response to like a Skyfisher or something like that. But I think for now, I'm just going to leave it as is. Oh, Moto, don't. Don't do this to me. Okay. Well, we will put our window where it's supposed to be. I'm going to keep this. I guess we'll go turn 1, fetch a blue source, turn 2, Thermo Alchemist, start playing Augurs, find more cantrips to burn our opponent with, hope they don't have a Galvanic Blast. But this doesn't seem bad. Seems like a lot of powerful spells all in the same place. So we'll play Evolving Wilds, pass a turn. It would have been nice to hit an island there for Brainstorm, of course, but you can't win them all, can ya? So our opponent probably going to cast a bird next turn. We'll go to an island. Pass turn. We want to pressure their mana a little bit. If they can't hit their land drop here, then they won't be able to like bird, pick up Prism, and kill Thermo Alchemist. So we'll see if we can tie them up a bit. We'd really like this to survive. But I feel like while we start cantripping looking for lands, dang it. Here comes a bird and probably a removal spell. Nope. Okay, just cantripping. All right. I think it's a little risky to preordain here, but playing Augur Bolas doesn't really do anything either. I guess we could brainstorm, hope for a fetch, but that's not as good as preordain either. I'm gonna preordain. Tap Thermo Alchemist to ping you. Untap Thermo Alchemist, get a couple scries. You know what? Oh, man, I kind of want to keep this bolt. This is hard. But I think we need a land. I like this Lava Runner because we can commit it to the board this turn and start beating down. Like we can bolt them next turn or bolt like a Skyfisher if they play it to start blocking or something. And get this up to speed, if you will. Runner, speed, get it. See what I did there? So we're going to Galv Blast something. Yes, okay, sweet. We get the value. We can tap this. And now F6. Hey, MG Flory, not bad. How you been? It's been a minute. All right, so they're going to pick up Prophetic Prism. They're just leaving up like a burn spell or something. Oh, maybe they're going to journey this. Nope, okay. All right, this isn't the end of the world. I wonder if they're going to attack with this. Come on. No. All right, so Flame Jab doesn't do anything here. I wonder if I want to kill their creatures to start getting in damage. I guess I could like attack with this, bolt them to trade with a Glint Hawk, and then... Oh, no doubt! What format did you day 2 in? That's great. I think I have to play with my burn spells really intelligently here. I might brainstorm, hoping, planning to Augur next turn, or I might brainstorm into like Untap Island. So I can Augur some stuff to the bottom, but I feel like they're gonna have their removal spell for this next turn. Oh, nice, no doubt, sick, congratulations. But we can go to combat in the meantime, I think. This is not trivial at all. You think I should brainstorm? Okay, gotcha. So we'll brainstorm, we find a fetch. That's not bad at all. So what do we want to fetch away? We don't want this Flame Jab, and we probably don't want this Augur. We will play an Evolving Wilds, go to combat, attack with Lava Runner. That's going to let us leave up Counterspell next turn as well. And see if they want to oblige by blocking. We do. Okay, sure. So we'll let that trade go through. And bolt there. You know what? Maybe I want to hold on to this bolt. I want to cast it next turn. Actually, I probably won't have the mana to cast it next turn. Let's see what they want to do. So I'll pass the turn. I'm not afraid of like a Prismatic Strands. If they waste a Prismatic Strands on a Lightning Bolt, then so be it. They might attack and then play a Skyfisher or something, and I might want to bolt that. Battle Screech. All right, well, let's bolt the Glint Hawk so they can't flash it back. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know GL Nemesis did competitive magic to you. That's wicked. Cool. Oh, dang it. Okay, so they're going to be able to flash it back anyway. So we will go hunting for an island. And pass over to them. So if they're on all token stuff, at the very least they're not at the very least they might not have answers for this Thermo Alchemist, so we'll be able to play that next turn. Yep, there's a Lava Runner. That's interesting. I feel like our counterspell isn't super relevant here. I think I want to commit the Thermo Alchemist and preordain, try to hit my land drop. I shouldn't have always yielded that. Ooh, no, I probably don't want that. I probably don't want Lava Runner either. Oh, there's another preordain. Okay. So, yeah, so Electricity probably should have come in. Yep, gonna cycle a Secluded Step. Probably keep digging with a Prism or something. They can't Battle Screech again, which I mean is a small a small favor. But hopefully we can start using these lightning bolts and preordains to burn them out. Maybe they'll get aggressive. Thank you very much, Helen Oz. I really wish I knew what you guys are saying, but so long as it's positive, heck yeah. Wouldn't mind finding that flame jab again now, obviously. Oh, there's another Thermo Alchemist. Okay, that's kind of awkward. All right, so let's ping them. They might have prismatic strands here. And let's preordain. Yeah, for sure. Preordain, see what this finds. With all those flyers, it's a little sketchy. I think I'm okay hitting my land drop here, but I don't know if I want to cast this Ponder to find it. Probably not. I think I'm going to put Ponder on top because we might want to do that next turn. And I'll put my land here, play a land, gain a life, try to get back in here somehow. And we will play a Thermo Alchemist and pass the turn. Hope we do some cantripping to victory very shortly, but it's looking pretty tough. It's a Galvanic Blast deck, and they're attacking for 6 a turn in the air. So we're going to have to explode a bit here to really take it. Yep. We'll take 6 down to 9. They got us on a pretty short clock, especially if they got some removal for our Alchemists. Oh man, no, Tandem Lookout would be cool, though. I feel like it would slow it down a little bit too much. Like, this deck only runs 17 lands total, I think. Let's see what our opponent found. They might be worried about Daze, but at this point, they kind of don't have to be. They can Battle Screech around Daze now. Alright, so we'll ping you. And turn comes back to us. We find a Ponder. So let's Ponder. We might, Oh, frig. I always yielded them. Ah, if I lose this game by 2. So help me God. Punt. There we go. Oh man, I might too. I'm so mad. Soul Preordain. That was pretty bad. There's an Alchemist. We don't really care about that. So we'll go... Yeah, I guess we could bottom these with an Augur. So go like this. Go like this. And we want to draw the Gush. We will not shuffle. Alright, so... I haven't made our land drop yet this turn. Let's Augur a Bolas. Maybe we don't want to Augur. Yeah, Gush is pretty great. Let's Gush. No, we want to Augur to put some stuff down on the bottom. So let's Augur first. We don't want to find that Alchemist or that land. This is important. I don't want to go to combat because I might find like another Lava Runner or something. Oh, we find another Gush. Cool. We'll Gush for later. We'll Gush. Okay, it's Childish Gambino. Careful now. Careful now. We get monetized on YouTube. You might get that that monetization taken away. I'm just kidding. You do you, man. Alright, we find a fetch land that's not really relevant here. I guess we could use a little bit more red mana, but we probably want to keep committing islands to the board for our Gushes, so we'll play Lava Runner. Hey Fjorden, how you doing? Welcome. And we'll attack for 2 with Lava Runner. Oh my god, I might lose by 2. I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad, you guys. Alright, opponent's gonna go to combat. I have a feeling there's a couple Galvanic Blasts in our future. So maybe it wasn't a big deal that I didn't Alchemist appropriately. And there it is. Galvanic Blast. Alright. So I think we will bring in the Electrikeries. I don't know how great they are. I might want 1 over an Augur. Stormbound Geist would have been pretty sweet there. But I think that's kind of all I want to do, especially where we're trying to be really fast. I think that's how that'll go. All right, let's hope we draw like champions and win. Really glad that that punt didn't burn me too bad. I don't know if I necessarily need Stormbound Geist. I think it's just too slow for what we're trying to do against this deck. Like, I think we are firmly the beatdown here. Kicking some butts with the help of Denrova. You know I'm all about maximizing the ad revenue. 10 minutes to pay the bills. Thanks, Gold Version. All right, fetch land into Thermo Alchemist. You counter spells aside. Daze or Dispel might have gotten cut there. I want some B-dubs. What's a B-dub? I don't even know what that is. Sounds cool though. So we get a snow covered, and we're just gonna commit a bunch of Thermo Alchemists and not auto yield to them. Because, you know, that whole that whole can of worms. So maybe we'll be able to get him with a Daze here. Ooh, bolts. Okay, sure. Yep. And our turn, so we'll play Thermo Alchemist. And yeah, I want to leave up to spell here. Our hand is a little awkward, but as their board develops, this stuff will get better. Oh, good, okay. Alright, let's see what this is. The Raven Inspector, okay. No big deal. And nothing else from them. Alright. We will play Swift Water Cliffs. Pass turn. So, yeah, we just gotta draw into more action. And we'll be alright. Let's see. Let's see what our opponent wants to do. Hit us for 1 until we die? That doesn't seem right. I highly doubt we were capable of flooding out here. Especially, like, we just run so few lands. I think only the flyers are going to eat actual counter magic here. If they do play a land and give us the opportunity to daze something hard style, you know I'm all about it. Yeah, it's Gilmore's list. Alright, opponent's just going to pass. We find a bolt. Alright. No problem. Pass turn. I think we do play the control game fairly well against them, especially if they're going to be trying to do the bird thing. We can just counter all the birds. It does suck that Thraben Inspector represents a flashback battle screech most of the time. Alright, come on. Opponent playing land, go. Alright. I'm okay with trying to gush into some action here. Okay, let's play Preordain. We have enough protection in our hand that I'd be kind of okay with committing a threat. Let's leave Ponder on top. We'll bottom Echoing Truth. We will Ponder. Oh man, yeah, I didn't know Gilmore. Oh man. So this is tough. I kind of don't want to draw this land, but I'm totally happy having the rest of these cards. So I think I'm going to go Mountain, Flame Jab, Lava Runner. We will not shuffle. Thank you very much for the follow, guys. Sorry I missed that. I was looking at the Ponder stack, but thank you very much for the follow. You know I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And welcome to the Jank Bank, where we're janking it out against Boros Monarch here. We now have the clock advantage. Got a couple of their lightning bolts taken care of as well. So a removal spell pointed at this. I don't really know how much we want to counter another lightning bolt or something with a Dispel, especially where we can leave counterspell up for something that matters, like a Palace Sentinels. So if they do feel like attacking or killing our Get-To Lava Runner, then so be it. I'm going to keep that clock going. Yep. Firebolt A. Yeah, sure. Lava now running. It does kind of suck that they have 2-for-1 removal spells, but we also have a fair amount of stuff we can be doing. So I'm gonna... It sucks that I can't pitch this other island to retrace Flame Jab. I might just pitch the Swiftwater Cliffs. So play an island, and we will Flame Jab once. It's a little tough. I think especially where this game's going to go long, and I've got such a time disadvantage. But if I play fast, we might be able to get there. And so we'll retrace Flame Jab on this, pitch land, and pass. So 2-for-1 by a Thraben Inspector, not necessarily the place you want to be, but we've got plenty enough mana, so I feel like it's kind of a 1/2-for-1 because they got to redraw out of it. Opponent gonna continue the draw go game by the looks. Got another land, we'll just play it and pass. And we'll probably start holding lands now for whatever they do decide to play. What do you got, opponent? They're easily playing around our dazes now. Nothing. All right. Find a Brainstorm. Let's cast that. We could find a Fetch or an Augur or something. There's a Fetch and a Thermo Alchemist, but I don't really... So I'll shuffle away Daze here. And I kind of want to keep this Dispel. Maybe I'll fetch away... This isn't easy. I'll fetch away a Bolt for now, especially where we have the... It does play Brainstorm. No, I guess I don't have to fetch, but I'm okay not having that. I'd rather have more threats than just another Bolt in my hand, because we have to kill them a little bit quicker here. Let's see what this is. Journey to Nowhere. Sure. All right, what do you got? What is? Yep, Boros Garrison. So just building up their mana. They do have more cards in hand than we do. A little unfortunate. So we'll go get another island. Playing the mill plan. Cast a Lava Runner. And I'll hold lands now. Combat, attack for 2. We'll see if they're just on mono removal. I will start defending my threats now. So the next lightning bolt that tries to eat this Lava Runner, or actually I guess they're going to firebolt it. So that's fine. It's a 2 mana, 1 mana, 2 damage burn spell. But if there's a removal spell, I'm going to make them firebolt it at the very least. Yep. I could counter firebolt here, but I'm worried about what they might start doing. We still have a bunch of Delvers and stuff. Like, I'm really not... Oh man, 6 to boy. Well, if this is your deck, man, hell yeah. Get in, enjoy it. All right, so 11 minutes on the clock. That's kind of what I'm most worried about. This is a threat I will protect. All right, we've got something to live for now. I think Stormbound Geist is too slow. I really do. I know that we have a bunch of lands on board now, but... Thraben Inspector, sure. It's a redraw and a little clock for them. They are going to have blockers for this Delver now, but it is what it is. I'm going to draw right away. They play a Battle Screech, I will counter it. Yeah. Do not want a Core Skyfisher on board. So I'm okay with countering that. We can still protect our Delver from a Lightning Bolt or something with Swiftwater Cliffs. We can kill the next Skyfisher with a Lightning Bolt. Ooh, is this Pyroblast? Sure. There's Skyfisher. Yep. So they'll pick up Thraben Inspector, most likely. They might pick up something else. And here comes Thraben Inspector. Yep. I don't think this was the matchup for it. So Clintock will pick up a land. So they have a pretty vertible little defense grid going on here. So we're going to pick off this core Skyfisher straight away. Don't want none of that. See if we can flip our Delver. Ponder, yep. Pretty good thing to flip. Let's see if we can find a removal spell for this Glinthawk. Oh boy. So we might want to find this Electrickery eventually. So I will go Electrickery and then put Bolt on top. We would not shuffle our library. We will bolt the Glinthawk, go to combat, attack with the Insect Elaboration. We've got Electrickery on top if they decide to commit a full Battle Screech, and we can defend our Delver from like a Lightning Bolt with this Dispel. They could find another Journey or something like that. Man, I don't know if you can grind Boros though. I think this is how we kill them. We stick a Delver and kill them with it. Given I only have 10 minutes on my clock, so Prism, don't care about that. Of course, another Skyfisher is an issue, but it is what it is. Ooh, Glinthawk. Dang. We don't have that many Lightning Bolts left to keep fighting through Glinthawks. Yeah. So trying to keep their flyers off the board as effectively as possible, but it's not doing a super great job right now. So opponent is playing birds and getting artifacts and etc. etc. So we'll dispel this, draw our Electrickery, and pass the turn. Oh, they might have Pyroblast. Oh, it's so bad if they have Pyroblast. Okay, they're gonna let our Delver live. We won't attack with it. So yeah, so hopefully they commit like a Battle Screech or something like that, and we get to really blow them out with these Electrickery. Oh yeah. That's awkward. Sure. So we gotta find another Bolt. Real quick. Yep. This is another removal spell. They're probably gonna be able to turn it around here now. Alright. Damage it is. Skyfisher. Yikes, they found their flyers. So we'll pass. I don't think there's any reason to pull this stop right now. Especially where we could use it to like take out a Skyfisher instead or something. It's not though. Like what does Stormbound Geist do? They get like blocks, trades with the Glinthawk, like maybe they attack us with the core Skyfisher, but it's never attacking through. Like not right now. You just double block it, it dies. Or kill it with like a Galvanic Blast. I don't know. I think we have to be explosive. Because once we get to this point of the game, they're like playing Battle Screeches. We gotta find these Electrickeries. I don't think so. Alright, there's a Bolt. But we're pretty close to dead. Hey, he was in the water. What's up? Thanks, man. Thank you very much. I will continue the awesome work. I will do what I can. So, I guess we're just going to stay alive here. So we'll kill Skyfisher. But like, does it? What would we take out? What would you take out for it? Overload one of these bad boys. And flame jab a Glinthawk. Try to stay alive. Let's see what happens. They also have Journey to Nowhere. Alchemist Vial, not necessarily a win, but a Fog for next turn. Okay, Galvanic Blast, and that's it. Yeah, I mean, go get our red source. Lava Runner into Ponder. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Seems like a pretty good hand. A lot of these hands are keepable. Play Evolving Wilds, pass the turn. I mean, they trade. All right, Stompy. So I think we might actually be better against Stompy than other decks in general. Find another fetch. Well, I think fetch goes better with Ponder. So let's Ponder. Can find another free spell to pump up this Lava Runner. Ooh, I like all of these spells. I think I want Lightning Bolt last, and then I want Alchemist, and then I want Delver. We will not shuffle, so a little awkward having an Evolving Wilds in hand, but I think we can make a case. I guess at worst we're shuffling away that Lightning Bolt and committing a... Ooh. No big deal. committing a Thermo Alchemist this turn. So I think we even like bolt face. Yeah, actually I won't shuffle because I know I'm going to flip this Delver off of that bolt. I think it's a big deal. Yeah, we'll play Evolving Wilds, but we're not going to crack it. And we'll go to combat. Nah, I don't think it's worth it. It's only a 1/1. They might block. They're not going to block. Go figure. So we'll bolt them and hit for 2. Last turn. Not going to fetch. Going to flip this Delver. You can't even block Delver. And they'll start attacking with it. I'll take that advice. Utterly milked. But I don't know, man. Like when you have so many ponders and you can like combo off and stuff, I think it might be okay. So now their Hunger of the Howl Pack's turned off. We're gonna draw our lightning bolts, flip our Delver. Gonna be pretty good. Yep, no blocks. And do they have any plays? Not even like forest. Hey, Ikyum, how you doing? Welcome. Yes, I would like to reveal that card. Okay, so we'll play a land, play our Thermo Alchemist. How you doing? Go to combat, attack for 1,000,000, and pass the turn. Bolt and Flame Jab online next turn. Even if we draw a land, we're looking pretty good. So we'll do it like this. That Daze felt pretty greedy, even to just cast it. We're just going into game 1 of match 2 right now. So match 1 was a little sketchy. Boros Monarch, they kind of ground us. They ground us out. Ooh, Pit Skull or Vault Scourge? That's not good. But they did just ping themselves for it. So let's see if they make any attacks here. They will not. So we'll leave Bolt back. We'll make an attack next turn, and then we can Bolt in response to like a pump spell or something like that. If it will kill one of our creatures, or if we're not just going to kill them. So I'm going to go fetch red mana here. Even though... Oh, and Flame Jab, yeah. Even though we have Gush in the deck. Yeah. Absolutely. So this can't block flyers. So let's ping you. This is sorcery speed, so it kind of has to... Oh yeah, so that's like 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I think we win. Alright, so let's do that. So we'll do this. Not even give them the opportunity to block with his Vault Scourge. Try to ruin our day somehow. Ping you. Yep. And I don't think we have lethal already. But we have pretty close to it. Well, this is awkward. Alright, go to combat. And we'll attack with everything. If they try to pump this, we can bolt it. So they have to block here or they're dead. Yeah, they have to block both. Oh, okay. Sure. They're at 2. We will bolt your face. Untap Thermo Alchemist. Got him. Okay, so Stompy, eh? Electricity looked like it was going to be okay there, but it probably isn't. Like I'm one of those people that's of the... I bet you guys want me to bring in Stormbound Geist, huh? I'm just kidding. I bet I was under the persuasion that Electricity was good, but I actually think Electricity is kind of a trap against these guys. Echoing Truth? Really? The spells are definitely good. I think Daze is good. I think I would be cutting... I don't really know. We can cut Brainstorms because we're not the beatdown. But they are a really powerful spell. Cut a Brainstorm for a Flame Slash. Truth is gas. Oh yeah, I guess. Just the instant speed bounce. So in that case, it's probably even better than the first one. So we'll go down our brainstorms for Echoing Truth and a Flame Slash. And I don't know, how did Flame Jab get out of here? Do we just have another one? Probably don't want another Flame Jab. Probably don't even want a Flame Jab. So I'm okay having that much removal. I don't want Electrickeries. Yeah, I think that's okay. I'll just kill or counter all of their threats and kill them with a Delver. Yep. I could want like another flame. Oh my god, Mono. What did I do? This is awkward. This is really awkward. I think where a lot of this hand is just uncastable. We have 8 red sources in the deck. Preordain is way better than Brainstorm. I bet you're /S'ing right now. Oh my god, this window's tilting me out. I almost want to keep this. It's kind of tough. Like, we're on the draw. Yeah, I think so too. We might just never cast part of our hand. Well, we'll definitely never cast part of our hand with that. And we're on a mull to 4. Should have kept the 7. I was thinking about it too, but I think our opponents just probably got us here. It heard me talking. It heard me talking trash. We were kind of on a pseudo mull to 4 there with our opener anyway. So it is what it is. If we would have never drawn red mana, would have been down to 4 cards, but whatever. Oh, we draw Delver. Okay. But I think we want to leave up counter magic for their inevitable rancor or something like that. We'll worry about casting a Delver later. I feel like going down in card economy against them, not a good plan. But they hit 3 lands, so they're pretty much on a mull to 4 too. It was a good draw. Yep. I'm not going to counter the Pit Skulk because I've got this Echoing Truth. What's another Ledgewalker? Well, I can't deal with that otherwise. Hopefully they don't have a rancor here. Just another Quirion Ranger. That's not a big deal. We found our red mana. Okay, well, I guess we're going to give them an opportunity to cast an aura on this. So we'll go like this. They have 2 cards in hand. We just got to hope they don't have an aura. I feel like they would have snuck one through there. Of course, they could have drawn one. Try not to like fidget click too much. Give myself carpal tunnel. Just hold my hand up here. It's for my well-being, guys. Okay. Well, this smells fishy, gang. Why wouldn't I block here? Pump spells and stuff? Oh, true though. I think I block. See what they got. Electrickery would be okay right now, but like, what happens if it isn't okay right now? And Burning Tree, okay, not super worried about the first Burning Tree. Additional Burning Trees could be an issue. Or even like Elephant Guide. Epic Confrontation. I don't feel like that's how you're supposed to do that, but anyway. Opponent, Heckbent. We're on Evolving Wilds Go. This isn't terrible. We're only at 16, and this is Mono Green Stompy. There are draws. There are ways out of this. We're not dead. Don't you count me out yet. So we'll go get some more red mana for when that's relevant. If it is relevant. Found a Preordain. Glad to have it. Mono's just got 4 lands not playing anything. Got Gush, not dead. Finding a Gush here would be pretty sweet. We're not dead yet, guys. was going to say our opponent's playing really slow, but we're playing slower than there. So, well, we don't want either of these. Nice. I especially don't feel like I have to commit another Echoing Truth. Oh, Parasite Jason, did you? GG. This guy is dangerous, though. Oh, good. Okay. So, fair amount of damage here. I don't really want to bounce this Ranker until I have the opportunity to kill this Ledgewalker. Or it might be dead here, though. Delver deck's not typically that great against these decks. There's Augur. It's a good start. So let's Augur. See if we can't find a removal spell for this. We did. Really don't want to be bottoming additional lightning bolts, though. So we will bolt this bad boy. We definitely don't want to Echoing Truth the Burning Tree. It's kind of worst case scenario. I would like to not die, so we might have to like bounce an enchantment or something here. Kind of suck. Hopefully find counter magic next turn. Yes, opponent. Epic Confrontation. +1/+2. Echoing Truth, your Ranker. So still won't die, but neither will our Augur. So Epic Confrontation didn't do a whole lot there. I guess we are dead, though, to a couple pump spells. We're going to go to 1 at least. And we're tapped out. So let's see what happens. I'm going to trade with this Quirion Ranger big time. Bigly trade with this Quirion Ranger. Opponent is befuddled. Also trying to figure out if they can win. Yep. Block like this. And not dead. Not yet. Pretty close to dead, though. I don't know that there's anything that can save us from this one. Whoa, thank you for that sub to Mir619. Good to see you, man. How you been? We're dead now. But still here enjoying the content. No doubt, man. Thank you very much. All right, guys. Stompy. Where did we go wrong? Dying. Probably number 1 in the gone wrong. Whoa, thank you very much for the follow, Crim Malicious. How malicious is the Crim, really? If you got Crim, that's malicious. Man, I don't know. I really do think Electricity is a trap against Stompy. Like, the X ones that, like, yeah, like, Vault Scourge and Solana Ledgewalker are the only 2 creatures that, like, are Augur of Bolas. Oh, the only X ones that are Augur of Bolas can't block. And, yeah, I think so. And, like, if they land a Vault Scourge or a Solana Ledgewalker, like, they're probably pumping it up with, like, a Hunger of the Howl pack or something like that. So generally, I think Electricity doesn't do a whole lot. Like, it might 1-for-1 them for some of the 8 cards that they do play that are relevant for it. Still, though, oh my god, don't do this. We're on a mull to 4 there. I think I performed admirably for a mull to 4. All right, let's keep going. Don't let the Moto Tilt back me out of this one. Yep, turn 1 Lava Runner, turn 2 kill your blocker, ponder a bit. Let's do it. Turn 1 Lava Runner, fast turn. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that this version of the deck improves the matchup against Stompy in general? Play like a derpy old Quirion Ranger or something. Do it. Give me a target for this bolt. Oh yeah. Tell me more. Oh man, maybe I just want to play this Lava Runner. I don't know. We'll go to haste next turn. If I play it now, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter if I play it now. So I will. Do I want to bolt the Quirion Ranger? We might ponder into something causing me to not want to bolt it. Kind of want all of this stuff. So let's go. Preordain, Delver, land. So we can draw the Delver, try to set it up with the Preordain, and bolt for the nice elf lady. Well, you can't bottom. Unfortunately. That would be sweet though. Let's hope they're stuck on mana now. Dang it. They're not still. Well, they are kind of stuck on mana actually. Okay, so we found our Delver. So now we can play Delver and flip it. Bottom of the three. Okay, yeah. We can play Delver and flip it, or we can leave up counter magic for anything that they try to put on this Vault Scourge, which but I think we're gonna do the Delver flip this turn. We'll play a Lava Runner, aware that I should probably do this post-combat, and I'm gonna ponder as well. I do know what the top of my library looks like, but oh man, okay. So let's go Island, Gush, Preordain. So now we can scry that land to the bottom and then Gush next turn, which seems pretty good. Or get in there. So we get in for 4. Our opponent's at 12. We've got some strong plays coming up. So even with a bit of life gain, like we're not out of this yet. We're just getting it back by beating down Kobe. Yeah, man. You don't know Yu-Gi-Oh? Duh. We're dueling. Did it. What's up, Shades? How you doing? What's up, Kobe? Organ in there. Yeah, the holding up counter would have been good. I don't super like being reactive. Holding up counter would have been sweet because we could have, like if they try to boggle this up to try to get ahead on a life gain race or something, we could have blocked that counter. But yeah, just more creatures doesn't. Oh, that would have been a pretty good counter spell target. We'll get to Gush for some more red spells we care about next turn at least. Ugh. All right, additional blockers. No more. No more burning trees. I figured they would put a rancor on this. That's still trouble. Man, Electrickery, so good on this board. I'm pretty good. Oh, they're gonna kill the Delver and get him for some extra life gain. Well, I have been thoroughly bamboozled. All right, so we find our Gush, so we're gonna bottom our land that we saw on top. There's another Delver. So let's top the Delver, draw a Delver, Gush. We're just doing this because we might find a removal spell for that Vault Scourge. Echoing Truth is interesting here. But I kind of want to just commit the Augur. No, I guess Delver and then Echoing Truth get in for 4 is probably pretty good. But Augur might find a removal spell for this Vault Scourge. I think I'm just going to play Delver, and we'll leave up Echoing Truth. I know it doesn't have tons of good targets. It's got these Burning Tree Emissaries. I doubt they're going to block, but if we can kind of like, you know, tempo them a bit, we might be okay. When I can counter? Oh, like counter a Vines or something? I want to not looking to trade, so, but I don't think they'll boggle these up either, which is interesting. Yeah, I think so too. Like end of turn. I'm not sure I know what you mean. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. I will let them in for damage right now. Like, I'll bounce them end of turn and leave out counterspell next turn. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. It's true. This is tough. This is actually hard. But yeah, I agree. It's just too good against Delver. They could have Vines here. That's real bad. They like kick a Vines. They don't, thankfully. But they can recommit it, which also kind of sucks. Opponent getting in with those BTEs. You did not block with them for no reason. Yeah, Ranker's pretty good on this board. Especially we're kind of at like this damage parity thing. So they don't play Scourge here and we can leave out Counterspell for it. I feel pretty good. This Augur will come down, start stemming this bleeding a little bit. And if they do play Scourge, like we could just leave Delver back to block. Even that it does put them to 5. The best block, Augur. Hey, right on. I did not know that at all. So did Gilmore pilot it to like that victory? Is it the same person? We won't reveal Lava Runner. Dang. So we do get to play Augur this turn and another Lava Runner. Leaving, like, Lava Runner can block Pit Skulk. Augur might take us to some counter magic. I think we're gonna Augur here. It blew my mind, guys. No whiffs. No whiffs. Alright, Dispel, probably better than Counterspell, but not necessarily things that we were looking for necessarily. We were probably looking for exactly a... Man, there is a lot of resilience here. What's up? Man, I think I'm going to play this Lava Runner and serve. Like, you get one turn, opponent. Serve. And they still have that Pit Scourge, or that Vault Scourge in hand. That's not really a big deal. I think this is pretty good. It's going to get in the way of one of these BTEs. And it's kind of awkward for them to... Alright, Hunger, sure. Not a big deal. We're still going to get in for 4. We got a flippable Delver. And we've got at least a blocker for one of these. So we're at risk. Nice, yeah. It is a very well, I hope I do it justice. I know it's not easy to pilot Gush and Daze decks perfectly all the time, but I've been enjoying it a lot. Yeah, that's not so Gilmore Liars? Same person? That top 8 of that tournament and did well in the challenge? There's no way. That's way too busy of a weekend. All right, here comes Pit Skulk. Yep. Can't do anything about that. So we'll see what's in their hand. They have a Vault Scourge for sure. They go to 6. Okay. Well, if we flip a Lightning Bolt... See if we flip anything. No, Mountain! Come on! Ugh. One, two, three, four, five, 6. We're not exactly forcing blocks here by any means. Like they could just like block with these two. Eat a Delver, nothing happens. Trade these or something. You can only block it with a creature that has power equal or greater than Skargan Pit Skulk. Unfortunately. Yeah. We can counter their, you know, whatever, like, pump spell, but it poses a pretty interesting threat. Yeah, you could. All right. Well, down go our lava runners. Not super happy to see them go. And they got a Skargan Pit Skulk now, which we're one lightning bolt away from killing. Hunger. No. So hopefully they don't find an aura or something here. A knot flyer would be nice. But we've got nothing to hold up. Maybe we'll pretend we do. These games are going long. Yeah, well, shouts out to Pauper Competitivo then. We just need a flip. I doubt they found a land. Stompy is like the only other deck that's greedier on lands than we are. Yeah, man. Will do. I'll share that in the description of the deck tech and gameplay videos for sure. Especially if they have gameplay of this deck. That's awesome. Yeah, okay. That's not good. Okay, we gotta like flip Delver off of a bolt here. Counterspell. Yes, this is trouble. We will flip the Delver. Delver can block this, which is like a small a small kind of thing. So can we do the math here? So if I attack with Delver, hello, welcome to the Jank Bank, Polynex. So if I attack with Delver, leave up Counterspell, they can get in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're still off by 2, and we can block with Augur. So I'm actually going to attack here. Because we have counter magic for like an aura or something like that. They're probably... Oh, they are going to block. Okay, sure. Sure. Serve with Augur? Nah, they just block with Riverboa. It does, yeah. Probably afraid of Bolt, you're right. So we're gonna go dangerously low on life. What? Okay, sure. We're gonna go dangerously low on life over these next couple turns. Let's find some of those super strong cantrips we know so much about. Yeah, like that. Exactly like that deck. Dang it. And I just punted the game. All right. Yeah, this is pretty good. I might not even lead on Evolving Wilds. I'll probably lead on Ponder here. The review's right here. Check it out. It's on the YouTube channel. I'm gonna keep this. I think I'm gonna go turn 1 Ponder. And we'll save this fetch. We haven't found any red stuff that we really care about casting yet. So we'll Ponder. And now we can leave up Daze as well. Well, there's some red stuff we care about casting. There's a whole bunch of stuff we care about casting. So we'll go Alchemist, Augur, Island, with the plan on fetching away... Oh my god. The land. And there's Delver, okay. And so we'll play Augur. And take Brainstorm. Now we can Brainstorm fetch. Oh, baby. Now let's see if they try to flip this Delver. We're going to use this Daze to force something through. Funhouse Mirror Match? Imagine. We're going to cycle Ash Barrens. Yep. So this is Skred Delver. They might be looking for a removal spell for this Augur. No, they're just going to find another island. Okay. Let's see what this is. Nothing for them. They know about the Daze. I still think 2 out of the board. Yeah, Flame Jab is cool. I think including Flame Jab was a really good idea. Oh, really? Here's another Delver. Okay, well, let's get this Delver with the Daze. Hopefully they can't Daze us back. And opponent passes. All right, so we are definitely going to do some brainstorm fetching here. We'll brainstorm, put back a couple of islands, play our Evolving Wilds, go to combat. This Augur's not blocking today. So we'll get in with Augur and pass turn. All right, let's see what happens. We are going to try to bolt this Delver, I think. Hopefully we find a way to protect our lightning bolt. Yeah, they usually don't use days. But we are at 14, and they're a lightning bolt deck. So that's a little scary. All right, so opponent's going to go down something that can counter this here lightning bolt, which is nice. Man, Helutech is so nuts. Of course, that 2019 has a bunch of stuff I need for my EDH decks. Man, get that box. Get going. Opponent's going to Fairy Miscreant. All right, we'll go find our mountain. I want to see how they... Oh my god. It happens when you pop out that chat? Are you kidding? I want to see how they preordained here. So they put 2 cards on top. So chances are they went land non-creature spell so that they can flip this other Delver, which is definitely problematic. So let's bolt this Delver. Doing what we can to play around days. Even though it does give them an opportunity to get a ninja down next turn, but I think we want to keep digging for removal spells. I think if we can keep them off their threats, we might actually be able to just resolve a... Oh my god, both of these spells are so good. I want them both, but I think we got to take Flame Slash for the next Delver that flips and pass the turn. We can force it through with our Dispel. Yeah. Oh man, how'd you do in the challenge, Sylvia? Eli? Oh, no Delver flip. Okay. So that might have been a little fast and loose grabbing the Flame Slash there. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Let's see what this is. 2 mana, so there's our own Augur. Okay. And they've only got 1 card in hand, so this isn't terribly scary. They did find a counterspell. We got a Dispel for that. No big deal. And they're going to preordain, so counterspell unknown in hand. Yeah, good old million turn Augur Clock. No Wraths and Pauper. Yep, here comes the flyer. Sure. So now things are going to get real interesting. Because I'm going to cast this Thermo Alchemist. And this Preordain, probably. Because it's likely they didn't find red mana to... Oh, yeah. Oh, it's just Thermo Delver. Just a bunch of Thermo Alchemists, a bunch of Delvers. So let's Thermo Alchemist here. I don't even know if we want to cast one of these non-creature spells. It's just so much value in later turns. And if they do find red mana and a removal spell for something, that could be problematic. But we're not going to cast both because we'll want to leave up to spell next turn. So I think I am going to ponder here, set up my next few draw steps. It's not in this deck, no. Oh, I thought I thought by wrath you meant like no Wrath of God. Do I even want to hit an island next turn? Not really. I guess I can't help it. So go island first. Counterspell. Let's just keep throwing Thermo Alchemists at them and hoping that that does the trick. So Thermo Alchemist keeps back 2 of their creatures next turn. They've got the advantage on the clock here, so I don't even think I serve with 1 Augur. I think I just let it go. Eli? Ellie? Silva Ellie? Yeah, then I can kill the Delver right away. If it does flip. It might flip here. They did preordain. I can't. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the chat popped out because I want to see. Yeah, so they're probably gonna flip here. No flips still, so they keep running into creatures. More fairy miscreants. Eli. Okay. I'm not. I might find. Yeah, maybe I should have. I was gonna preordain it away next turn. I was gonna like cast Thermo Alchemist and preordain it away. Because I wasn't terribly convinced that like I need more blue mana. I'd really like to find some red mana next turn. Not going to shuffle. Okay, so they're stacking pretty good for this Delver. Murica. Oh, they're gushing too. All right, so they're going to find those cards that they stacked with their Ponder. I think they pretty much are going to run away with it now. Murica. America. Well, I sure do wish I left up my Dispel now. Yep. And in come the Fairy Beats. Fairy Beats. Yes, sir. So the preordaining this turn thing, not looking as hot. Hitting my land drop, looking a lot hotter. Yep, well, let's Thermo Alchemist. And they might have found more removal magic for it, so I'm going to leave up Dispel here. That might be incorrect, especially where they can force it through with Counterspell. But if their Counterspell eats my Dispel, then just to kill a Thermo Alchemist, I think that's okay. Doesn't look too hot. Well, my plan was to just keep casting Thermo Alchemists until I eventually won, but my opponent has assembled a much more efficient pinging machine. They're going to get to leave up their Counterspell, wisely choosing not to point a removal spell at this and have to counter or Dispel instead. They whiff on Augur. I mean, things are looking up, guys. Yep, here come the fairies. No ninja. No ninja, please. Opponent hot on the ninjutsu plan. All right. No ninja this time. I guess they could do it now. Would they, though? They're just going to pass, leave their counter spell up. Okay. Yeah. Cast another Thermal Alchemist. And I think it's going to be Dispel here so that we can still preordain this turn. Here comes another Thermal Alchemist, and I don't know, they might just have more removal for it. Yeah, it is going to be quick. Hopefully we find some more lightning bolts. So we'll bottom this. We'll bottom this as well. They've got lots of blockers for it. Rainstorm. That doesn't do a whole lot here, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's see if Delver flips. I guess where it is a lightning bolt deck, that might have been the chance to kill Delver. Because it can get in for 5, then we're at 5. We'll take 2, and we're in bolt range in a couple turns. I'm just going to flip here, I think. No flip. Okay, so just creatures in our opponent's hand. Maybe that was a land. Here come the fairies. Yep. And I also don't know, like, it might be pertinent to kill like a fairy. Like, we're that close to being dead. I'd really like to find a counter, or no, that's pretty good. Okay, so ping. Ping. We will brainstorm. Untap our guys. Maybe find a fetch. Maybe find a gush. Found a gush and a fetch. So maybe we're just trying to like kind of combo off and win here. I think we can cast the flame. I think I'd still rather cast both of these preordains this turn. So let's fetch. Get a red source. Preordain. Ping. Ping. Untap. And 2 Delvers. Don't want those. Island. Alright, we're looking for burn spells here too, because we're getting pretty close to just like stealing it. Given I can't imagine they don't have like a spell stutter sprite in hand or something. So we'll preordain. Untap our guys. And Lava Runner doesn't matter. Evolving Wilds doesn't matter. Ping. Ping. Gush. Untap our guys. And just a Ponder. And a snow-covered island. So that last little bit was a good amount of whiffing there, but I had plans. Ponders. Okay. Oh, we gotta find some burn spells next turn, guys. I already made my land drop to fetch Chapter Brainstorm. So they're going to do 5. If they find the lightning bolt, I did, yeah. Is this bolt? Just a Skred, okay. We're not dead yet, gang. And they conceded? Okay. All right. So what do we want to bring in? Electricity is much better against this deck than mono blue. I think we become the control deck. I think that's how this works. So we'll bring in Electricities. Flame Jab is probably pretty okay here. We definitely want our Stormbound Geist. We probably don't want our Delvers. Yeah, man, I'll take it. We're not as concerned about protecting our threats as we are about pyroblasting their stuff. So we'll bring in some pyroblasts. We'll go down our brainstorms because we don't have Delvers anymore, so they're a lot worse. I don't know if we leave in Thermo Alchemists all the way. Maybe we go down Lava Runners. And just like keep stacking up the Delver hate. Maybe I even bring in Hydroblasts to like... I don't know, though. Now I feel like I've gotten away from the plan a little bit. The Lava Runners are out, and so are the Delvers. So all of our fast stuff, basically, we're turning into like a blue-red control deck with 17 lands, which might not be advisable. Yeah, I don't think Flame Slash actually is. It might be. Might be okay. Kill like a ninja or something. But it's not instant speed, so yeah, it's probably not that great. We could bring in Hydroblasts now, but we have very few ways to win. We're really going to have to protect our Thermo Alchemists. Make sure we don't die with the rest of these spells. Lava Runner seems sweet. Think so? I think if we're going to bring Lava Runners in, we'd have to bring them all in, and I don't really know what else I'd like to take out to get them back in here. But I'll keep a couple. And just where they're easier to turn on than Delvers, but Delvers have, like, Delvers can block too. I'd rather have 2 Delvers, I think, than 2 Lava Runners. So I think I might go like that. And it could be these 2 Hydroblasts. This could be the answer. But I'm going to try it like that. Because I think Delvers can wall up. Oh, we didn't have to resize the window that time, guys. We've done it. Oh, it still pops over for the chat, though. All right, so 3 and 4 in games. I've been in worse shape. I don't know. Fetch for an island into Thermo Alchemist seems a little anemic, but I can keep it. We cheat enough on lands that... Yep, opponent's going to cantrip a little bit. Pretty strong turn 1. Yeah, what was I thinking of calling it? Like all infinity? Find untap land, untap island. Well, we don't have brainstorms anymore, so I'm going to take this opportunity to go thin our deck a little bit. Oh man, T-Cower, thank you very much for the host. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, let's see what Dingleberry's all about. Delver, sure. All right, so they're just going to pass over. I think they've got removal magic up. Should be wary of that. So we'll go get a island. And find another island. I don't really know what we'd like to leave up here. We probably don't want to play Thermo Alchemist until we can defend it with the spell. And even then, the Spell Stutter Sprite might do it. But I'm okay to keep developing my mana base here. Let's play an island, because they might play around hard counter and try to cast a ninja. We can just Echoing Truth it. And I would really like that. Because then they tap their 2 mana, they've got nothing on board, they've got the Delver stuck back in their hand. They might flip it here too, though. They didn't mulligan, so this will be a preordained flip. No flips, okay. So that's what I'm assuming is going to happen here. There's going to be some Ninja the Deep Hours shenanigans. No, just Augur. Okay. Yeah. So now I will Thermo Alchemist. We can dispel their Hydroblast or whatever. Okay. Alright, I see how it is. Maybe they're lining up for a Ninja next turn. A Ninja is really dangerous next turn. TBH. But I don't know if we can just sit here doing nothing, so we will play our own Thermo Alchemist, our own X3, play Delver. Now they've got 2 threats to contend with, and they can get a Ninja down, but at least we'll have an answer for it next turn. We'll start getting value off this Thermo Alchemist. Really suck if they flip this Delver. Dang it. Off of Lightning Bolts. Okay, there goes Thermo Alchemist. Can't do anything about that. Can't even look for a Daze with our Gush. Yeah, we'll probably be gushing next turn. Looking for some kind of removal for this Delver. Yeah, no good blocks there. That's for sure. Opponent's only got 3 cards in hand, though. We could get there. And not another Fairy Miscreant. That's kind of bad, too. See if we flip our own Delver. It's really weird being on the I have the Delver side. No, we don't want to reveal that. Okay. So I do think the plan will be to play Thermal Alchemist and play a Swiftwater Cliffs, try to protect our creatures for a second, and Gush next turn, get the Thermo value, and just hope we're not dead. If they flip this Delver, we're in pretty rough shape. I guess we can Echoing Truth at that point for pretty good value, but I feel like next turn we're going to try to do some busted stuff. Yep. I didn't attack with this Delver. Brig. And they found a Gush. We can counter Gush. And I probably will. Thermal Alchemist trigger. Doesn't do anything. Ooh, they have Dispel as well. Okay. Well, at the very least, a bit of a less impressive Gush. And they can't point that Dispel at this Echoing Truth. Oh, a nice little Hydroblast for our Thermal Alchemist. Attacks for 1,000,000. Pretty good. See if we can flip our own Delver here. They can also spell stutter or echoing truth at this point. We'll touch and go here. We're drawing a land. Yikes. Okay, so let's gush. Hopefully they don't have another dispel for us. We have the counter magic to protect our echoing truth now, so I think we do want to cast echoing truth here. Yeah, so let's try to echoing truth the Delver. And they let it go, okay. I don't even think countering a Delver on the way back down is that good. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, it's cool, it's cool. I don't know what holding up hard counter for next turn would mean, like protecting our Delver. I'm gonna play Augur, because at the very least it stops their Augur from getting in all the time. And I think that's kind of valuable. So Augur comes down, we get a look. The Electrickery could do it. I guess they're gonna know about it. We have counter magic to protect it. I'm gonna take it. I think it's too good here. Even if they do know about it. And I'm not blocking with this Delver, so I'm getting in. Welcome to the Jank Bank, Emphales. Emphales? Welcome. Welcome to the Jank Bank. Hope you're enjoying your time. Welcome, Freeaboo. Freeaboo, Freeaboo. Is that a reference to that Feist song? You guys ever hear that one? Mushaboo? I'm a joint. Demonetized. It's a joint. Alright, let's see what our opponent's all about over here. We're at 7. They're a lightning bolt deck. Sure, they know about Electrickery. They're just gonna play 2 Delvers? No. They are gonna attack with Fairy, so is this Ninja? Ninja of the Hours Deep? No, I think it's gonna be Spell Stutter. And then we will get to deal with a bunch of their stuff. Come on. One time. Yes, I will reveal the days and flip the Delver. Okay, so I think I'm going to 4 in an attack with Delver here. I know I'm at 6. I don't think this Electrickery could go that wrong. Considering the backup. Like, we have to start doing something. So I think I am going to attack with Delver. And we might have to do it on their upkeep, so I'll put a stop on my opponent's upkeep. We might have to Electrickery them at that point. Let's see if they want to do anything here. Even if they flash in Spell Stutter Sprite, I'll still Electrickery it. Because we can counter the Delver on the way back down. This is sketchy. Alright. Try to overload an Electrickery. Spell Stutter. Can we get a counter spell off on the Spell Stutter? Yes. Okay. So there goes that stuff. Oh yeah, man. Lobrit, welcome. And we can daze the Delver on the way down, if they even choose to Delver here. Oh my goodness, guys. Stability. All right. Opponent tapped out and passing. Oh, they skipped the match. Okay. He'll absolutely keep. Do color borders mean something? What do you mean? Thermi Delver is such a fun deck to play. That last one did feel pretty good. Yeah, don't need this upkeep stuff. I thought I passed through my first turn, and I tilted myself real hard. Turn 1, Vault Scourge. It's probably not great news for us. Let's try to find a daze. I guess we can play this Delver. And try to race them. And hold up counter magic next turn. Start preordaining when that starts to matter. Hopefully this isn't a rancor. Don't... Oh, opponent, you friggin' dummy with your rankers. Blind flip one time. Let's go. Vault Scourge? Oh. That face when your opponent has the nuts. And we draw bunk. Yeah, they got those for winning. Oh yeah, Confessor. This is bad, guys. All right, let's preordain. Oh god. I think we gotta find a removal spell. We gotta find a number of removal spells. Flipping this Delver doesn't even really matter. We find another counter spell. Okay. We'll go get we'll go get our red mana. What's up, Lynx? Oh yeah, man. There's some spicy stuff. We're about to get shreked by Stompy here. Oh my god. 12. They're at 24. Crawling in my crawl. Skark Pit Skulk. Man, Electrickery's so good on this board. We'll go to a mountain and pray for some burn spells. Burn spells. Off the top, it's an augur. Augur's not like the worst, but it's pretty bad. The sun's going down. Well, we won't try to we won't let them know what we're up to. We do find a lightning bolt. Got that going for us. So 4, we can deal with this. Yep. All right, so we'll just pass. We'll leave up our bolt. Setting up to flip this Delver probably should have been priority, I think. I like that this can remove something, at least. So opponent's going to get in. I don't even know if I want to take 3 off of this Vault Scourge just to make a point here. No blocks. Gotta bolt the Vault Scourge. It worked! Now these Pit Skulks are going to be an issue. Yep. My goodness. That's the fastest thing on 2 lands I've ever seen. It feels like it, yeah. It feels like I just haven't had time. Flame Slash. Yeah, sure. Alright. So we will Flame Slash. This Pit Skulk. There goes Rancor. We can counter that on the way back down. Guys, it's not over. It's not all the way over here. Not yet. And I think I'll leave back this Delver just in case they do manage to, you know, cobble together some kind of amount of pump spells. Whoa, thank you for the follow, Lubmert. I appreciate it. Thanks. Welcome to the Janku Banku. I won't counter a creature spell here. Rancor. Well, we gotta counter that. So let's counter the Rancor. And then we can block this with the Insectile Aberration, play a Thermo Alchemist next turn, try not to heckin' die. Opponent serves. And I don't think they have a pump spell. They probably would have cast it to get an unblockable damage and like just win. You can play another 0-3 next turn. Career Ranger, sure. I guess like not sure, honestly. It's kind of a little upsetting. More blockers. Okay. I could like preordain for a removal spell here and play Delver, but I don't think. So play Thermo Alchemist. I do think I preordain. Try to hit my land drop. Augur, another Augur is good. So I'll keep another Augur for next turn. Counterspell, yeah, really not doing a whole lot here. That Stompy Rage, though. Yeah. The sun's getting real low. That's it. The sun's going down. I won't hurt you anymore. No one will. Oh my goodness. Is that like an old Yeller quote? Ouch. Epic confrontation? FT dub? No. Elephant guide. Well, that's unfortunate. Echoing truth off the top. Sure. Does that give it trample as well? No. Okay. Well, he doesn't have trample. I might take 4 here. I don't like that I'm going to take 4 here, but I'm probably going to take 4 here. Go to 2. Do you have a mutagenic growth? No. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Uncultured swine. Was that really called for? Okay, we hit Echoing Truth. The one of Echoing Truth here. Can we get there? Echoing Truth? Daze. Dang it. Daze doesn't really get us there. Well, play this Delver. Leave up Daze. Although I don't see it doing much of anything here. We'll pass the turn. Missed a point of damage. No worries, man. Enjoy some magic. Ooh, kitchen table. Yeah, straight up, guys. I haven't seen any of the Marvel movies. I'm sorry. And here comes the attack. Yep. So we'll go block, lock, brace for the blowouts. Lock. Poking fun at Joss Whedon movies? Man, Joss Whedon's rad, though. Gosh darn it. Okay, so it won't die, and they will get to kill one of our guys. I guess. Sure. We're still not dead. Not dead. They're going to untap something or other. And pass turn. Okay, we'll ping. I don't know, guys. I think we're just dead, right? Yeah. All right. Cool. Got stomped. Yeah, I think they could have close to had it there. So Echoing Truth will come in. You guys want to Stormbound Geist against Stompy. I know that. I don't believe in it. I just don't. Deep down, I can't. You got this. I appreciate the optimism. So we'll just bring in all of our removal and an Echoing Truth. We'll probably go down our aggressive stuff. Our Delvers are better blockers than Lava Runners. And Gush and Counter? You might be right. Gush is amazing. I don't know how we could go down Gush. Counterspell did feel kind of slow there. But we were getting around to casting them. I promise. So you think we should keep the Lava Runners and take out like a couple counterspells or something? I guess we could. We could like be really explosive. We're on the play here. And Echoing Truth can count as one counter. I think, you know what? I'm okay with that. Especially where we're bringing in this much removal. So we'll go down 2 counterspells. We'll keep our Lava Runners. And go for it. Maybe I take out Brainstorms a little too aggressively. But I'm alright with it. And just, yep, play the window resize game. Naturalize. Yeah, I've got a Ponder and a Delver. I feel like shipping this is actually kind of greedy, so I'll keep. I know it's brutal, but oh, really? What notification? So we'll play Delver. If we can flip it, it's a good blocker. And we can clock them here. Quirion Ranger. Oh, okay. Please, a way to kill Quirion Ranger. One day I hope 3-color land bases will be good in this format. There's some 3-color decks running around right now. We will Ponder. We just need some red mana. There's some red mana. Um, let's go Thermal Alchemist, Daze, Snow Covered Mountain. Don't shuffle. So play Snow Covered Mountain. Oh yeah, and there's Pig Trinket. Oh yeah, we will certainly be jabbing the Query right here. Go to combat. Attack with Delver. All right, forest for our opponent. Scargan Pitskulk, just a raw dog Scargan Pitskulk though. So if we can just find a land, we can deal with that. And Delver flips off Daze. Yep. Sweet. So let's play Delver. Play Lava Runner. Yeah. 3-color mana, it just is. It just is clunky. No value Pitskulk feels good, man. I love how it's dead to a land here. And we'll pass. Like, we could pick this up. We could counter something with our Daze. Pick our land up. Pitch it to Flame Jab. Kill the Scargan Pitskulk. Sure, okay. No. You may not. Wow. Okay. Sure. All right, our opponent did not want to have anything to do with that. They were done. Oh, okay. Oh, weird, Clown. Sorry about that, man. Yeah, OP deep on the tilt. Yeah, I liked our sideboard there. We're not on the play now, so there might be reason to have Starbound Geist. I know you guys love that. But I don't really know. Delver's a fine blocker. 4/4. The deck list or our opponent? I think Moto's got the low-key deep tilt strats. All right. I think I will fetch on turn. No. I should probably leave up to spell. I know that sucks, but I probably should leave. Well, it might not matter now. Flame Slash A. Okay, let's play Evolving Wilds. We'll go get a red mana. If they boggle this up, we can Flame Slash it. That'll feel pretty good. Savage. Sure. This card's crazy. Yep. Nothing we can do about that. And another Vault Scourge to put another Rancor on. Bummer. Okay. Oh, cool. Right on. Well, I'll have to check it out. All right. Opponent goes back up to 19. We'll go get red mana. And they get a couple of flyers. Surprisingly good against what we're trying to do here. So I think we're going to Flame Slash this. At the very least, it'll tie up their mana for next turn. Kind of sucks. And we either preordain for a Daze or play a Delver. I guess the nightmare is they play like something to deal with that. They get like an epic confrontation here. Yep. But maybe we'll find another removal spell off this preordain. Opponent only has one card in hand though. They might gain a million life, but we'll find an answer for this eventually. So let's preordain. Bottom this and top this. We're kind of desperately digging for an answer to this Vault Scourge. None of this stuff does that. Yeah, so I actually think we're gonna shuffle. Ooh, okay. Cool. So we'll Flame Slash this. They'll get Rancor back. They have one card in hand. We'll pass the turn. What have you got? Rancor. All right. 2 cards in hand. Opponent attacks for 4. Sure. What else could they have? Okay, creatures. Gotcha. Creatures that unfortunately I do have to care about. So we'll play Thermo Alchemist, we'll play Swiftwater Cliffs, and we'll pass the turn. I think we have to block this because if they have Vines of Vastwood, we're just dead. No, I guess we can dispel it. So I'm probably not going to block this turn. I'll block this. Yep. Block this. See if they have a Vines. No Vines. Okay. Well. BTE. Palmer Tree and Emissary. Pauper Metamorphose never felt so pauper. Come on, like gush into 2 removal spells. Look at this mountain graph. There's no way we can survive here, right? Nope. Well, that's it. Very few land in the deck. I won the die roll. Heck yeah. Turn 1 Delver. Turn 2 Thermo Alchemist. Brainstorm Fetch. Seems good. I could even like Delver upkeep Gush depending. Or sorry, Delver upkeep. Put Brainstorm. That seems pretty good actually. Put Gush on top, draw it, and then like shuffle away Thermo Alchemist or shuffle away stuff that I don't need. I will keep this. There's a lot of options here. I'm against a fast deck. I'll want to develop towards Thermo Alchemist on turn 2 instead. But I guess I can play Delver out pretty much guilt-free here anyway. So I think I'm going to do that. So land, Delver, stop on my own upkeep, and pass. Right, free spells. They're way too broken. All right, let's see what our opponent's on. If they're on like a really like hyper-aggressive deck, it's like White Weenie or something? Slivers? Oh, man. Oh, dear. Well, God. Brainstorming looking for a way to deal with like their Boggle at instant speed, that's not a terrible strategy either. It does mean we might not be able to fetch. We will get to try to clock them with this Delver, so I guess we gotta kind of play to that out. But this is another kind of Stompy style deck. I'm not really sure how Delver matches up against Heroic though. Okay. I probably don't want the Swiftwater Cliffs. I don't have time to cast this Gush right now, and I have to put it on top to flip the Delver. So we'll do it like this. And flip Delver. But we draw it for turn, never mind. So we draw the Gush, and we're going to shuffle away the land. Unfortunately, didn't find the removal spell. Yeah, let's do it like this. The combat, attack with the Insectal Aberration, and next turn, we can go get blue mana. So we can do some gushing and play Lava Runner, or we can go get, I think we'll go get red mana, actually. That's tough. 2 Gushes in hand. Probably should go get an island, but it is what it is. So let's see what happens. Especially if they boggle this up. Maybe we will go get another island and go on the Gush plan. Like Gush back both of our islands, play a mountain Lava Runner. When it goes land. Sucks that this has lifelink too. We do have to dig for an answer. Oh god. The life gain. The life gain is real. Okay. But we can't really, like, Lava Runner can still attack into this next turn. I guess Thermo Alchemist can block it so long as they're not casting non-creature spells. But yeah, I have 2 Gush in hand. I might not find my other island. So I guess we're just going to hope to draw like a cantrip. So we'll do this. And we don't need that upkeep stop, but I think I'll leave it. It's really tough. Like, I kind of want to Gush here to look for a removal spell. And then we can play this Lava Runner and get in. Because we don't need a ton of blue mana over the next 2 turns. It could be just Thermo Alchemist Delver and see how their board develops, though. Yeah, that's probably what it is, actually. Alright, so play land, go to combat, attack with Insect Elaboration. Yeah, Thermo Delver, just like the name of the deck. That's what you gotta do. And if they didn't boggle this up last turn, like... I don't know if I want to gush or not, though. It's tough, right? It's tough, because we could find a removal spell for this. Like, it's a huge issue. A Lightning Bolt would be great. Because they might try to cast an aura next turn, and we can try to kill it in response to their aura. But they could have protection as well. I think, yeah, I do think I'm going to gush here. So, it's risky, but let's gush. Come on. Gas. No gas, but we can commit 2 Delvers and a Gitu Lava Runner. And hopefully, like, outpace their life gain somehow. Thermal Alchemist is a good blocker. But let's go fast. Let's see what happens if we want to go fast. Maybe we'll get lucky and flip both of these Delvers next turn. Start attacking for 9 in the air. Alright. Pass the turn. Let's see if they can out life gain this draw. So really, I probably should have even gushed main phase, because I would have attacked with Lava Runner. If they don't pump Seeker of the Way, I'll still block it. We'll see what they have. No, it's not. No scoffing here. Then again, this might just, like, it might discourage them from attacking. Like, if they don't have a way to get these up above, like, Gitu Lavamancer or Gitu Lava Runner power and toughness, then they might just not attack. Which I think is good for us, too. I don't know what I was hoping next turn would look like. Maybe we'll flip, like, a cantrip or something, but... Alright, so they Hyena Umbra. They are going to be able to pump up their Seeker. Okay. A little scary. But we might be able to outpace them. Is that true, T-Cower? Because, like, I run pretty slow in general, like, in real life. I mostly just watch the AGDQ events to kind of get my thrill. In terms of quick, fast motion. They're going to Defiant Strike the Hopeful Eidolon. Okay, so... Not the most horrifying turn. That's a pretty big Seeker of the Way. I still don't know. I'm probably not going to block. Especially where they can, like, give this first strike or something stupid like that. Though I probably shouldn't be afraid of that. I don't know if this deck runs. Oh, they're going to Hyena. Okay. They're going to attack with both? Means they get to gain 9. We could, like, net put them to 13, put them to 11 next turn. I'm thinking about blocking because they might have Ethereal Armor, and getting a Hyena Umbra off the battlefield could matter. But I don't know if I want to trade it with my Lava Runner this turn. A Reese Bobby, father to Ricky Bobby. I'm not acquainted. I'm not acquainted with Reese Bobby. This is a weird block. This is kind of tough. Especially where they might have like a mutagenic growth or something, but... Oh, it has first strike. I'm a genius. Yeah. Well, we deserve to lose now. Lightning Bolt. Yes. Yes, please. We'll flip this Delver. Okay, I might be able to survive from that punt. So let's bolt the Seeker of the Way. Get it down to just a 2/2 without a Hyena Umbra. Play a land, go to combat, swing for 9, and hope they can't like combo off next turn or something. That was a really bad block. All right, they're at 15. Yep. Gonna go to combat. No Seeker Pumps. One time, no Seeker Pumps. We don't have them on a very fast clock ourselves. I imagine they're going to pump this instant speed somehow. Can't imagine they just have 4 do-nothings in hand. Though it's possible. All right. Emerges unscathed. Yep. Pretty good. It isn't safe from the next removal spell. All right, so we'll take 5. Hopefully not more than 5. Our opponent goes back up to 17. And it could be time to commit this Thermo Alchemist. Get in the way of this Hopeful Eidolon. They're going to give one of these protection from red at some point. Territorial Hammer Skull. Well, that's just ridiculous. Okay, let's preordain. We're at 8. That's very little health. They're at a lot. I'm thinking about this Augur, but not by a lot. It's unfortunate that that Hopeful Eidolon has first strike. So we'll bottom both. We find Echoing Truth. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I Gush here. If I Gush here, what am I looking for? Like a removal spell for this? And like leave these guys back to block, but none of them can. Like maybe I just play Thermo Alchemist and hold off. They can still... Yeah, I think I do play Thermo Alchemist here. So they'll have to give this like Pearl Blue and tap Thermo Alchemist when they attack. No, I think we got to be on the defensive here. They have protection, so they could just like explode. And they can tap, like they could give this Pro Blue, tap Thermo Alchemist, and start attacking. And like that's a bad block on Hopeful Eidolon. A lot of bad blocks on Hopeful Eidolon. Kind of glad they gave that to Seeker, so this will be able to get in the way of this. Let's see what color they choose. I guess it'll be on the creature. Red, probably? Blue? Sorry. Okay. Gotcha. Pro Blue. We're going to tap this. Still some pretty bad blocks for me. Especially where I'm at 8. They're probably trying to figure out if they can combo off and win. So I think, long story short, I shouldn't have made that block with Lava Runner 100 years ago. Bring in Hyena Umberman. RTFC. Alright, let's see if they can't kill us, and then we can do some stuff with Echoing Truth, etc. Yep. Tapping the Thermoy. We really gotta not die here. So I am gonna block Territorial Hammer Skull. Welcome to the Jank Bank Max Rock 12. Sounds like a sweet radio station. Sounds like you play the Led Zeppelin songs, but only the ones I like, which is, I appreciate that a lot. I guess like I could double block, yeah. That would trade a Delver for a Hyena Umbra. And like I kind of, yeah, I think you're actually right. I also don't really know what I'm doing here. So, so we'll do it like this. And that should leave them with just a Seeker. We've got Echoing Truth. We can Gush next turn. Hopefully they don't have a combat trick here. Give us Pro Blue. Ugh. Brutal. Yeah, another one of these bad boys. Probably not good. But that will give us a better opportunity to block it next turn. Yep. First strike damage goes through. We lose a creature and a Hyena Umbra. And gain 3. We go to 5. Yep. They're at 25. We've got a Flip Delver. Friggin' lifelink, man. It'll do ya. And Deathblade Elite. Echoing Truth. Alright, so we're going to go Ponder here. Be cool to find like a land and a Flame Jab. And opponent is Hellbent, so we might be able to claw back into this one. It kind of did just eat a Delver, or trade with the Delver, but I'm kind of against the ropes here. Made one bad trade like 6 turns ago. I don't know if Augur does enough here. I think I'm going to shuffle. I think I just need a hard removal spell. No. No, no, no. Not one of those. Yeah. Yeah, I think I will. I like in that way we can still hold up Echoing Truth. Mm-hmm. Draw some cards. None of them particularly relevant here. Play a land. And I guess we just pass. Is Dispel enough? Like, I guess I have a bunch of instant speed spells, but I'd like an Echoing Truth to, like, fizzle one of their, heroic triggers as well. If they have, like, an aura to cast on this. And block it if able. So we'll have to block this. We're at 5. That does give them a lot of good attacks. But I don't think I'm doing anything here anyway. I'm not sure, actually. This is tough. I'm playing kind of slow, but I kind of want to Thermo Alchemist here and just leave up Dispel, but I think that leaves us dead to too many things. So let's just pass. Because they can get in with this. They, like, provoke this. And if they do that, we're pretty much just dead. I mean, this way, it's still pretty close. So let's see what they drew. See if our playing around stuff mattered. Yep. Mm-hmm. What will you provoke? Delver. Okay. Got it. Yep. So let's see what they found. What have you found? Yep. And no, I think this is okay. I'm worried about them casting a spell on one of these, and even so, I'd rather get, like, this off the battlefield and counter it on the way back down so they don't have an evasive creature, so that if we do get the opportunity to start blocking, then we'll be okay. Go to 1. Should have blocked with Thermo Alchemist, but the tilt is real. Okay, so Seeker of the Way comes down. And I'm probably dead. We will Echoing Truth, Seeker of the Way. Untap Thermo Alchemist. Tap Thermo Alchemist. And pass over to you, opponent. Yep. All right. So, I think we're dead. All right. What do we got against Mono White Heroic? Probably not Dispels. Or maybe we do keep Dispels. Electricity seemed kind of fine there. You're just bringing removal? Bounce spells are probably fine. Yeah, because I don't think we're the aggressive deck. So let's take out some of this stuff. Flame Jab will be good. Does the Electricity even come in here, though? Because they can just boggle their stuff up and they'll be fine. I don't think Lava Runners are ever going to get in. So we'll take out Lava Runners. Bring this stuff in. And I think I'm okay with that. Delvers can still block flyers. They got big butts, and they cannot lie. Stormbound Geist might be okay. But I don't really know. We'll find out. We would love to play first. You can tell how much I've played with, oh man, God. Ugh. I really don't want to mulligan this. This is so hard. Yeah, there's probably a lot of things I could have done more correctly there. If we would have blocked a Crone Skyguard, recast Deathblade, could have cast another blocker, probably would have been better. I kind of want to keep this just because of Echoing Truth. Like a bunch of removal. Just have to find a red mana. We have a bunch of cantrips. I mulliganed a hand like this before and had to mull the... Yeah, okay. Sure. So play Snow-Covered Island and pass. See what we got now. Turn 1, Hopeful Eidolon. All right. Yeah, I do have a minute. Got a minute. And this hand can potentially deal with all of their threats if we don't keep drawing Thermal Alchemists. All right, let's see what happens. Two white mana. It could be anything. It's a Seeker. All right. I don't even know if I want to bounce that yet because we have to find a land to do anything. So I'm gonna F6 here. They might target one of these with an aura next turn, and we're certainly gonna want to bounce one if that's the case. Yep. All right, so play our red mana, pass the turn, hopefully bounce one of these creatures in response to an aura, and remove the other one. So let's see what happens here. You got it? What do you got? I like the choice of Ixalan basics. I think I might be going too far with my snow covereds. Wingsteed Rider, okay. Sure. So we can bounce Seeker, kill this. Makes me kind of want to commit Thermal Alchemist because we're going to be doing all this stuff, right? They're going to Gutshot me. Sure. Yeah, Lorwyn lands are really nice. I think I gotta start doing the Saffron Olive. Change it up. Change it up whenever I'm whenever I start playing a new deck. Alright, let's see what happens. Gang getting in. Oh yeah. So I am gonna bounce Seeker here. And we can remove this next turn. And then just keep killing creatures. So let's go to blocks. Yep. And Echoing Truth, Seeker of the Way, prevent some damage, tempo them a little bit. I like that word. I like that word, tempo. It's a good one. Kind of gush. Well, I don't really feel like I'm in the business of casting gushes today. For the second. But we're not doing anything else. So maybe I will. Especially where I haven't hit my land drop either. Yeah. So we'll gush. Could hit more red mana. Untap red mana would be sweet. Get another Echoing Truth. That's interesting. And a Daze, which is kind of nice. So I might even Echoing Truth this. And then bolt this, or like bolt the Seeker when it inevitably comes back down, and I can hold Daze up. And then that way I won't be discarding the hand size either. I actually think I am going to do that. Yeah. I think so too. So let's do that. Pass the turn. Lightning Bolt up. And Daze. If they just try to hardcast it again, I can Daze it. Another land, sure. I might not be able to Daze it now. Or whatever they decide to defend Seeker of the Way with, but if they do have to use it at the end of their turn, I can Flame Slash it next turn. It's not the end of the world, and then we've got another Flame Slash for whatever will come after. It could have just been Thermo Alchemist there, and then, like, Flame Slash other things. Sure. What do you got now? 3 mana. Oh man, if they just tap out to cast that Wingseed Rider and I get to hard cast Daze. Imagine I didn't. I've been there before. Alright, take 2. Sure. You go to 22. And, oh yes. I almost did it. I almost cast it for its alternate casting cost. So we'll Daze that. But that went a lot better than it probably should have. And still hoping to find some red mana. These games are going surprisingly long. This is playing against Heroic. Okay. And, oh, that's some red mana. I think I will play out Thermal Alchemist now. Start getting value off of everything else, and I'll go fetch some red mana. So we have a little bit more to do next turn, and I'll pass. It's a good blocker for this, at the very least. You don't have any counter magic to worry about leaving up. I'm not worried about killing this just yet. Especially where Thermal Alchemist is a good blocker for it, regardless of its protection abilities. Start getting value off this stuff. And we can cast another Thermal Alchemist next turn and leave up a Lightning Bolt. Protection for Seeker is kind of problematic. So if they just run out Seeker here, I'll probably run out Alchemist and then like try to Flame Slash it. And if they try to give a protection in response, I'll Bolt. Or if they tap low, I can Bolt it or something. But I think Seeker's coming. The Seeker is coming. Come on, opponent, you can do it. Cast that Seeker of the Way. Although you may not want to. Sure. they tap really low, I am gonna Flame Slash it next turn. Okay. I might just kill both of these now. And get my Alchemist value while I can. Sure. Probably just gaining the life here. Yep. And they might cast some like hyena umbras or something. So I gotta be wary of that as well. Go get some red mana. Untap. There's another bolt. So our Thermo Alchemists are gonna be good regardless. I could Flame Slash 1. Play Thermo Alchemist and just give him a chance. But I think giving Heroic a chance could be the wrong play. And I think maybe we might even bolt these because Flame Slash can kill through their instant speed as well. So we'll Flame Slash this one. Untap Thermo Alchemist. Yeah, I think so. I think so. They need a critical mass of threats to kind of execute their game plan. So if we can just keep them off of those for a second, we might be okay. And next turn we can play out Thermo Alchemist, still have a couple bolts aside. We might be pulling ourselves into good shape territory here. I don't know. I've been playing pretty bad tonight. What do you got, opponent? Whole bunch of planes. 4 cards in hand. Imperial Armor. Hyena Umbra. Okay. Little savage, but I can't attack through our Thermo Alchemist yet. And Hammer Skull. Yep, don't really care about that. I will straight up kill that without prejudice. Now they could attack with this and then like gut shot this. That would kind of suck. But it is what it is. So we'll go to blocks just like that. Yep. And we'll ping. Ping away. Untap. There's an Evolving Wilds. So I've been given the advice that I should be holding on to my Evolving Wilds. And I'm going to go ahead and just... or holding on to my lands. Because this deck likes to operate on 4 lands or less. And we'll go ahead and Lightning Bolt this. Leaves us a couple of good blockers for their first striker. And a bolt in hand. Alright, let's hope they can't get around this. But I think this deck is like built to get around stuff like this. We found a lot of our answers. We just gotta hope they find stuff that doesn't matter. Like even like incremental pump spells don't matter a lot. Like one bigger like this, one like bigger attack every now and then isn't a big deal. Another Hopeful Eidolon doesn't really matter. Okay. Yep. Cycling through your deck. They're gonna get an attack for 4. That ain't nothing. Yes, I will be thoroughly forward. Down to 12. Yeah, this deck needs a Bone Splitter. Just kidding. First strike. First strike me once. Shame on me. Alright, let's see. Preordain, that's pretty alright here. So we'll ping. And ping. Our opponent just molassesing us over here. I guess we don't have a lot more time than them on clock, but yeah, okay. So they're gonna give it pro red. It's all good. Ping. This can't target creatures. So that's all good. I could have bolted in response, but I don't really think I want to be in the business of doing that, especially where I have 2 good blockers for it. So we'll untap our guys. Yeah, I'm not really afraid of Shaman's Blessing either, unless they find an Ethereal Armor. Then things could get a bit problematic. Man, I would love to get this off the battlefield here. But it's even risky at that point. I guess we can go top and top. Hold up a couple of removal spells and pass the turn. So now if they cast other creatures, we can remove them. We can get in the way of this. If it becomes too much of an issue, we can bolt it a bunch of times. But we'll see. Like if they cast Ethereal Armor on this, I might try to go for the 3-for-1 and take it out. God's willing. Sure. You can have your Hopeful Idol on this turn. But I doubt you can kill us with it. 2 cards in hand. Pro red. I'm glad they're getting rid of all of this now. Yep. Yep. Can't block. We'll go to 10. Sure. Man, I'm sure glad I haven't been on the bolt plan. They're definitely doing an okay job of it with all this life gain. And I gotta wonder if the last card in their hand is protection or something. Obviously, we're not going to try to shoot it with a lightning bolt here. Alright. So, we'll draw Preordain. We will tap, do some damage. So if they try to fire off a protection spell here, like they did that before, where they fired off a protection spell kind of out of nowhere. And if they do that again, we'll go for the double lightning bolt where they're hellbent otherwise. Because we can't just play around it forever. Yeah, I'm happy with another Augur of Bolas. It makes their removal a little, or their protection a little bit worse. Happy with a Ponder too. So let's go like this. I might even just want to draw this Augur and shuffle this, but I kind of don't as well. All right, we don't want to give him too much time, so we'll draw the Ponder. I could fetch and then Ponder. It's too risky, right? It's too risky with the way that this guy's shaping up. But I think I will. So I'm going to fetch and Ponder, even though we don't... we're not going to get to draw that Augur. So we'll fetch, grab an island, and Ponder. Untap our team. And... yeah. So we do like this, and that way we have some stuff to do next turn. We can leave up both of these bolts if our opponent wants to cycle something, and we'll just pass. So if they do cast protection on this again next turn, I think I'm going to go for it with the bolts. If it's something like Emerge Unscathed, we still have the... Well, they haven't yet. If they cast any spell, I'll be going for it with the bolts. Sure. Yep. So we're at parity right now. So I don't really see any reason to be chucking lightning bolts at this thing. So we will bolt. Tap our alchemists. And yep, untaps. And I'll bolt in response. So now it'll eat both bolts. Yeah, so hopefully that does it. They don't have any threats left. Their Hyena Umbra and their Hopeful Eidolon are gone. No what? No what? Oh, because of the Hyena Umbra? No, I think we're good. So now we'll just try to win. Real quick. So Alchemist, Preordain, trigger Alchemists. And pretty much any non-creature spell is fine. Another Alchemist is also fine. Cast Alchemist. Cast Augur Bolas. Go find a non-creature spell, hopefully. No non-creature spell. Alright. All that damage of them was just from pings. Oh yeah. We are the pingening. I mean, they're not dead yet. That was weird. Didn't register my click. Okay. Flame Jab represents a lot of damage here. So Flame Jab you. Triggers. And we're pretty much, I think we got him. Nice. All right. So we're just going to play faster than them now. Yeah. So we just got to play faster than them now, which is, you know, not too tall of an order. Or just win again. That would be sweet. I feel like I'm on the draw. I'm at kind of a disadvantage here, but we've got the we've got enough control to kind of pull it around. So hopefully we can leverage it. Best flame jab ever. Top flame jab. Oh, and sorry guys, my match was not correct. Excuse me. Well, we've got a removal spell, preordains and augurs. It's pretty okay. Let me just do that intro again because Moto decided to move my window. So we've got removal spells, augurs, will be okay. They've got an 0-4, it's pretty good. Given that there's an 0-4 on the battlefield, they'll probably fetch for blue turn 1. Whoa! Whoa, Decapper. 14 creatures? Okay, well we got almost that much interaction. Ooh, okay. So a bunch of rebound for the heroic creatures. That's interesting. That's cool. I like that. An island. You will artfully make this thing huge. If it was flaming, yeah. All right, we find another bolt. Okay, so we want to go find red mana, so maybe someday we can get this off the battlefield. So I actually think I'm going to preordain here, and if they play another creature... Oh, there's Flame Slash. That can help too. But I don't know, like, we have the 2 bolts. I don't know if we want to 2-for-1 ourselves that bad. Delver's not doing anything here, so we'll bottom Delver. Keep a Flame Slash. And pass turn. If they play another creature, we will bolt it. Yep. Gonna get this up to a 2-5. Your 2-5s are impressive. They're artful. Artful 2-5s. Mm-hmm. Yep. Those Echoing Truths, man. Come through. Opponent plays a land. They're going to attack for 4. Gonna be chumping with augers a lot, probably. Hyena Umbra, man, really need a bounce spell. At least they can't give it trample, right? I think they're brewing a bit within the archetype here. Opponent's just dumping. They're gonna gut shot their own creature. Okay, sure. So 4 or 5. How big is this thing now? Pretty huge. It's got 8 toughness. Wow, okay. Opponent has 1 card in hand. My goodness, if we find an Echoing Truth. Huge. That's one a huge Trailblazer. Oh, don't attack. Oh my goodness, that would be so good. 8 transfer, imagine. Well, I can't imagine they don't have something to target this with here. Evolving Wilds. Okay, so we will augur. Try to find an Echoing Truth. No Echoing Truth, bunch of counter magic. Put another red source to the bottom. So we will pass the turn. I think we might go get more, like, we're never killing this, right? We're just gonna have to chump block it for the rest of the game. Yep, okay. So we'll have to kill that as well. Yep. I don't know, maybe I'll take 6 here. Yeah, I'll take 6 here. Oh, they could give it protection. But I guess that doesn't matter because our other creature will be blue as well. Yeah, okay. Down to 3. So, play an island. And we have to hit like untap land Echoing Truth or just Echoing Truth. Put 5. Well, they might have it next turn. Okay, so I've kind of got to tap this Hammer Skull. Or I've got to kill this Hammer Skull. So I'm going to play Augur Bolas, dig one more time for that Echoing Truth. Hope they don't have protection from blue. Dang it. Okay. More bolts don't really matter right now. This might matter next turn, but we can leave up Counterspell. Oh no, we won't be able to leave up Counterspell. So we'll do this. Bottom this stuff, bolt the Hammer Skull. Pass the turn. Yeah. They might be able to do something to one of these augurs. I don't really know what they're packing over there. You got Pro Blue? The top decks. Just Seeker. Okay, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Alright. So we have to block this time. Go to blocks, block like this. Yep. Come on, Echoing Truth. Lightning Bolt. Alright. Let's preordain. Bottom both. Digging, another augur. We'll kill this. Leave up Dispel for their protection. We can chump with another augur next turn. I just gotta have Ixalan Unlimited. I know, right? I'm pretty sure it like single-handedly won Kenji a tournament, didn't it? Alright, so we will counter that. And we have to counter it on the rebound as well. Or find a way to deal with this. So that's not good. Oh no, it doesn't get exiled. Okay. Good. Go to blocks, block like this. Really, really close to not squeaking this out, gang. 2 Echoing Truths in the deck. Thermo Alchemist. Oh, we still have blockers. Okay, Augur Bolas. Dig for an Echoing Truth. No Echoing Truth. We have Preordain. Okay, so take Preordain. Dig for an Echoing Truth. Bottom both of these. Come on. Oh, still nothing. At least we can play a different colored creature next turn if they have protection for this. They find a land. Okay, alright. Yep. Block like this. Come on, it would be so good. Find a daze. Ugh. Alright. Thermal Alchemist. Opponent digging to protection. Oh yeah, time's going. They just need protection. Like they're pretty close to getting it here. We have to find like a blocker, an echoing truth. Like we have to find a lot of stuff to not die next turn. Oh, we looked at a lot of cards, guys. We looked at a lot of cards. But unfortunately, there's no way around it. We're dead to a 7-11 Lagana Band Trailblazer.